Hello there everyone, and welcome to the number 7 route going from Kidderminster to SH-Sion Hill. So we're going to head down to Broadwaters and then we will climb up SH-Sion Hill, and I hope you enjoy the journey. And the bus we have is an ex-Hanson's ADL Enviro 200, fleet number 20532, and the reg is KX57 OWP. So anyway, we're on our way towards Broadwaters and then we will climb up SH-Sion Hill. And Broadwaters is served by the 7s, the 125, the 9A9C, and of course the 580. So anyway, here we are in Broadwaters. There was the 25 route which ran Stourbridge to Kidderminster only, and that was a fast and direct, and it was an hourly service. It used one bus, but that was withdrawn in 2018 when Diamond took over the 125 from Central Buses. So anyway, we're by the Hare and Hounds pub and we're going to turn left up this hill here. So we're just going by the Hare and Hounds. So we're just climbing up now. And I hope you're all good and enjoying my YouTube channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. Shout out to Black Country Traveller who enjoys watching my videos. You should check out this route, the number 7 from Kidderminster to SH-Sion Hill. And also shout out to Dan Boyce. So anyway, here we are. We're climbing up the hill and we are going to turn left and we will do the loop and then we'll come back towards the slope which we climbed up, and then that will take us back into Broadwaters. And then we will head back to Kidderminster. Because as you know, this is a loop. This is a circular route. And this route is hourly. So the first number 7 from Kidderminster to SH-Sion Hill is at 8:23. And gets back to Kidderminster for 8:55. There is a short working one which starts at SH-Sion Hill at 9:27 and gets into Kidderminster for 9:42. The last number 7 from Kidderminster to SH-Sion Hill is at 6:10 in the evening and gets back to Kiddy just before 7:15. And this bus has come off the 192 route from SH-Sion because the 7 interworks with the 192 at Kidderminster. And the first 192 route, just bear with me. So the first 192 starts at SH-Sion at 7:35. And the first one from Kidderminster starts at 7 o'clock and gets into SH-Sion bang on 7:35. The last bus from SH-Sion to Kidderminster is at 6:30 in the evening, while the last Kidderminster to SH-Sion is at 5 to 6 in the evening. And these routes operate every hour, Mondays to Saturdays, but there is no service on Sundays or bank holidays. So here we are. We're now at... so we're now going to head back down the slope on the number 7. So we're heading back down on the number 7. And then when this bus gets back to Kidderminster, this will go back onto the 192 to go back to SH-Sion. And that goes past through Hagley and Blackdown and Hayley Green, and then it gets into SH-Sion. I am planning to do a POV version of the 192 real soon, so please keep your eyes peeled for that, guys, here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So anyway, here we go. We're by the Broadwaters Park and we'll be on our way towards Kidderminster. Now, as you know, Kidderminster, before Diamond came along, it was under First Worcestershire, and of course Whittall's. And of course, it all originated as Midland Red. And if you remember, there used to be a service from Kidderminster to Wolverhampton years ago. And you probably might know the 303 route, which goes towards Worcester. So there's a bit of history to this route, the 303, which is the Kidderminster to Worcester. And just bear with me right now. So the 303 history, which is the Kidderminster to Worcester. So I'm going to read out to you the history of this route, this historic 303. The 303 was operated from the Kidderminster depot and the Worcester depot when it was under Midland Red, and was running an hourly frequency between Worcester, Kidderminster and Stourbridge, with certain journeys extended on to Wolverhampton. From the 27th of October 1985, the service was interworked with the new Midland Express X73, which ran over the same route as the service 303 between Wolverhampton and Worcester, but then continued on to Cheltenham Spa, Gloucester and Bristol. A minor change came to the route on the 8th of March 1986, when both the services X73 and the 303 were diverted to run via Agborough Road in Kidderminster. The same year, on the 30th of August, shortly before deregulation, the service X73 and the Wolverhampton, Stourbridge and Kidderminster section of the service 303 were withdrawn, and the 303 was shortened to run only between Worcester and Kidderminster. A new service 304 was introduced as a variation, which ran via Holtfleet between Ombersley and Worcester, and most journeys connected with Midland Express X93 to provide links to Birmingham. Both services 303 and 304 ran once every 2 hours, interworked to give an hourly frequency on the Ombersley to Kidderminster section of the route. And Midland Red West Limited and Midland Red Coaches Limited were merged and privatised as Midland Red West Limited on the 22nd of December 1986, and then there followed a period of rapid changes, with new timetables published in February 1987 and again in April 1987. And as you know, the 303 is now operated by Diamond Bus, and from 2022 onwards, the route has been rerouted to serve the Bevere estate to replace the former First Bus 37 route. Okay then guys, we're now on our way back towards Kidderminster bus station, and I hope you enjoyed the journey on the 7 up to SH-Sion Hill, and please be sure to keep an eye out for future videos that will be coming here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So I'll let you know which videos will be uploaded next, and so I hope you enjoyed the journey all the way from SH-Sion Hill. And please be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So when we get back into Kidderminster. This bus will then be going onto the 192 to go back towards SH-Sion. And so anyway, here we go. We're now coming towards, so we're now on our way back into Kidderminster right now. So here we go. We're on our way back towards Kidderminster. And when we get back to Kidderminster, this bus will then go on the 192. And if you remember, with this bus being an ex-Hanson's bus, Hanson's operated the services around the Stourbridge area. So that included the likes of the 250, 251 routes, which were the Merry Hill circulars. And those routes are now numbered the 25, Stourbridge to Dudley. It's also been on the 287 from Stourbridge to Merry Hill, which became the NXWM 28 and is now the 142 from SH-Sion to Merry Hill via Stourbridge. So anyway, here we are at Horsefair now. So we're at the Horsefair on the... so we're now at the Horsefair on the number 7, and then we will head... and then we'll head to the Swan Centre. So we'll be on our way to the Swan Centre. So this is the Horsefair, and we will go through the Horsefair estate, and then we will go through the Swan Centre, and then we will arrive at Kidderminster bus station. So I'll let you know which videos will be uploaded onto this channel real soon. Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So here we go. We're on our way. So we're now on our way towards it. So we're heading back towards Kidderminster bus station right now. So once we get back to Kidderminster bus station, we will then be heading... We will then head back towards... when we head back to Kidderminster bus station, that will complete the journey I meant. So here we go. We're now... So here we go, we're now en route. So we're now on our way back to... so we're now on our way back to Kidderminster bus station. And this bus has been on other routes as well. It's been on, like, the Kimver one, the 580. And as you know, the 580 is one of my favourite routes in Kidderminster, beside the 192, the 7 and the 9s. And also like quite a few of the other routes as well. So here we go. We are now by the Swan Centre, as you can see, the NCP car park. So this is the Swan Centre. So here we go. Now arriving into the Swan Centre forecourt. And there's the Swan Centre right there. So we're now at the Swan Centre. So this is the Swan Shopping Centre. And so here we go. We're now going to turn here. And coming up in front in a minute, you'll see the site of the old Wyre Forest Glades Leisure Centre. So you'll see the old Wyre Forest Glades Leisure Centre. So the Wyre Forest Glades Leisure Centre would be right in front. And the Wyre Forest Glades Leisure Centre has now moved out onto the 15 route, which is the Kidderminster to Starport, known as the Silverwoods Leisure Centre. So here we go. Coming up right now, and as you would see, you'd also see the former back entrance to Woolworths if I was pointing on the right hand side, but this is a POV, so you'd see the back entrance to Woolworths up here, and of course was the back entrance to Woolworths, and of course the former back entrance to Littlewoods, if you remembered Littlewoods being in the town. So here we are, we're now arriving back at Kidderminster. So welcome back to Kidderminster, guys. I hope you enjoyed the trip on the SH-Sion Hill run. Please be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. and we will continue with more and more exciting videos that will be coming soon here on Joe's Bus Train Plane Lift Adventures. So the next routes we got to do here in Kidderminster is the 10 from Kidderminster to Spennels, the 989C, and also I might look at doing a short working of the 7 eventually. I might look at doing a short working 7 between Sion Hill and Kidderminster, and also hoping to do the short and also do the number 8. So I am planning for the 8s, and then as well as the 8s I'll also be doing the
you never did the 129.
so as well as doing the number 8, I might look at planning of doing the other routes as well. So there are quite a few other routes I've got complete to add on this channel. So here we are now arriving back at Kidderminster, so we're now back at Kidderminster.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for them anyway.
I just hope you enjoyed the journey. So here we go.
It's a lot better for them
now
because,
arriving back at Kidderminster town centre. So there's the Tesco's petrol station. As you know, the bus station is right by Tesco's.
Yeah, and Penn's next down through the walls on the 11th.
And there you'll see the building of Kidderminster Library. So you've got Kidderminster Library as well. And so here we are, and there you'll see a Volvo B7 RLE just leaving the bus station. Believe that's on the 3, and of course there's a Volvo B7 RLE working for the 1252 Bridge North, but however the blind says number 1 to Bridge North. So here we go, we are now back at Kidderminster, so welcome back to Kidderminster, guys. Thank you for watching the number 7.